Salute you two family. Mel Night Sports back in the building. So the highly anticipated 3-year in the making fight is going to take place tomorrow. Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis. It's finally going to go down. Um, obviously, if you know either of them, they have been going back and forth for years now. Um, Originally, Ryan Garcia calls out Gervonta Tank Davis on all platforms on the internet. Going to Mike Tyson's show, talking a fool, calling Tank out of his name and just being disrespectful, this and that. You know, which if they actually fought wouldn't have been bad. But then a couple weeks later, as the fight starts to get serious, he pulls out, says he's gonna fight Manny Pacquiao, which Manny Pacquiao came out and said was a lie. You know what I'm saying? Actually threatened to take legal action if he kept spreading that. You know, so the fight never took place. They ended up fighting different guys. Ryan Garcia ended up taking up a year, or he pulled out of the Fortuna fight for his mental health. So he says, um, you know, that type of thing. You know, obviously Gervonta Tank Davis has since then he has fought Cruz, he has fought Rolly, and he has fought Hector Garcia. So that's three guys. Ryan has fought, I believe, since then Emmanuel Togo, which no one knows who he is, and he has fought Fortuna, which he knocked out in the sixth or fifth round. So now they're going to go into pretty much a grudge match. You know what I'm saying? They're going into a highly anticipated fight. It is going to be a catch weight at 136. I'm excited. You should be excited as well. Um, I do have Tank Davis knocking Ryan Garcia out by the eighth round. I think it's going to be vicious. I think it's going to be highlight reel knockout. I think it's going to be with the left uppercut. I think the uppercut's going to land. A lot of times when Ryan is fighting dudes, when he's going to be fighting Tank, he's going to be punching down. You know what I mean? He's considerably bigger than Tank, so he's going to be punching down. And we do know that Ryan Garcia does not keep his hands up. I think Tank, once he starts to pressure him, once he starts getting Ryan walking backwards, he's going to be very uncomfortable, uncoordinated as he would be walking forward, because we know that he's much more comfortable and confident when he does do this. He's a fighter that likes to walk people down. And I always say this: you got to be multi-dimensional. You got to be able to walk forward, walk backwards. You got to be able to have lateral movement, and you just don't really see that from Ryan Garcia. It's just not really there. Maybe he might make some adjustments. I mean, this is what we're gonna see in the fight. We'll have to find out. But from what we've seen from what we've seen since, he does not do well in those situations when he gets walked down. And Luke Campbell was able to drop him. Luke Campbell is not a big puncher. Now that was 2 years ago. But if Tank lands that type of shot on him, he's going to sleep. You know what I mean? Tank does have to watch out for the Tank does have to watch out for the left hook. It's there, and he could be hit by it. He doesn't always keep his hands up. His left, no, his right hand up when he's fighting. So he has to make sure he keeps that attached to his chin. Because again, Ryan Garcia does have power. We're not going to pretend that he doesn't have power. Both these dudes can get knocked out. That's what makes this fight so good and so entertaining and so exciting. Both of these guys can get knocked out. But I just think Tank Davis has the experience. He has the skill to back everything up. I think Tank Davis will get the W. Um, you know what I mean? So I'm excited for the fight. Like I said, I think it's going to be a left uppercut that does the job for Tank. I think Tank is going to land that, and it's going to be just nights out. That's what I believe. Um, you know, like I said, the fight will look good for Ryan until it doesn't, essentially, because the way that Tank likes to fight is he likes to again give rounds away. He likes to learn you, he likes to figure you out, but in doing that, he gives rounds away. But once he starts to turn it on and once he starts to walk you down and starts to really pressure you, most guys fold. Most guys fold. I don't think he should get into a firefight with Ryan. I think Ryan is a little bit faster than him with the hands. So I don't think he should get into a firefight. I think he should fight this fight like Barrios. I think he should fight this fight, just trying to figure out what he can do, what punches are going to land, very accurate. This is what he does. But, we're going to find that out tomorrow. I'm very excited for it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be a great fight. But I'm definitely expecting a highlight reel knockout. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Who do you have winning, Ryan Garcia or Tank Davis? I didn't even think this fight was going to happen, but we'll see. Peace.